So, for those who missed yesterday, I'll quickly go over how things are gonna work. You can see the board here. Ignore most of the things on the totals list. They've already been hit, like the whole list has been smashed. Basically, right at the beginning yesterday, it got cleared out. Things that I will be allowing to repeat pretty much is just the game giveaway, which I'm retaining the value from yesterday, so you guys just need $5 more to get the third giveaway. So bear that in mind, and I've decided I have a solution to the 14 free choice issue. Every hour or so, I'll put up a poll of a handful of series, so you guys don't have a massive spoiled for choice issue anymore. So that hopefully y'all will get to have some stuff you want, but not have too much to decide between. So every hour I'll run a poll of 4 choices, and we'll go from there. I'll also still be offering full free choice if people want them. And the Wheel of Pain is still in play. So, if anybody donates or subs or anything, the Wheel of Pain will again be spun. And we'll see what it ends up giving me. But, considering how well this event's already been going, I am no longer in significant need, but there is still room to help quite a lot, so hopefully this will go both places. We'll see. And of course, as usual, the timer over there, once that timer runs out, show's over. Or no matter what we're doing. Today may end up being a little bit shorter than yesterday was, because I am still kind of feeling it from yesterday a little bit. So that's going to be a thing. But what we're doing today is we're going to be focusing on fan translations that I found laying around, specifically because we were talking about fan translations at the end of stream yesterday. So I figured it might be a nice, fun nod to do with some, as hey, I paid attention to what we were talking about yesterday. So what we've got here in front of us is Alcahest. This seemed very interesting, and it's made by Hal, so it can't possibly be too bad. Hal made predominantly good things. There were 1 or 2 kind of things Hal Labs put out at some point. And it's also presented by Square, so should be fine. Now, I took a look in the options for this already. On normal difficulty, you cannot raise the continues at all. You can lower them. Why you would want to do that, I don't know. There is an easy difficulty that lets you have 8 continues, and there's a hard that knocks you down to 3, and a pro that knocks you down to 0. We are going to be staying on normal because I've never played this game before. So that brings y'all up to date on the planning there. Rearrange my windows slightly. There we go. I need to be able to see the top of that window. Wait, that means that's not placed properly. Hang on. Not a bit. No, that's wrong either way. Was I just rolling with that yesterday? I must have been. Either way, well, it's better now. I'm gonna let this scroll a little bit, then I'll start reading. The distant past, the remote future, both are indefinite periods. An ominous star's radiance in the sky. From the world's edge, the demon god Alcahest appeared, bringing chaos and ruin. Even when I start delayed, this text does not scroll fast enough. In this time of despair, a single swordsman stood in defiance, and The four powers that protect the world. Guardians. Pose and do weird things. So we got one that shoots orbs, one that punches, one that makes a circle, and then one that flies around, it seems. Borrowing the Guardian's power, the swordsman finally slew the demon and continued posing on that singular rock. 1,000 years have passed. Well, those guys didn't stand a chance, huh? And a new battle ensues. A ruthless emperor leads his troops towards world conquest. The kingdom of Panake was able to defend itself with the aid of its knights. Once again, an ominous star shines in the sky, hinting at the demon's revival. At this sign, an envoy from hell is called to this world. Stage 1, searching for the Guardians. I think I have to press a button now. Running. Oh, that's an edge. That seems like a problem. You shall face my blade. Hiya! Well, there goes that. Huh, this is awkward. Brave swordsman Alan, I am Babylon. I am a servant of the great Alcahest. According to legend, when we, the demon tribe, are resurrected, so too will a swordsman that will strike us down with the guardian blade. Alcahest has foreseen that you, Alan, are that swordsman. Good job. I'm going to kill you now. Before you have a chance to gain strength, you must die. Kill him, lizard men! And then suddenly Ball beats them up and teleports us away. What was that light? Have the Guardians already been revived? Lizard men! Find Alan before he obtains the power of the Guardians, and then kill him! That was a close one, Alan. I am a guardian, a protector of this world. The evil star is shining in the sky again. It happens once every 1,000 years. The demon god Alcahest will be revived and bring destruction and ruin to this world. There must be a person who will use my power, the power of a guardian, to protect this world. Alan, I hope you are the hero that I've been searching for. Take this blade and shield. Don't drop it like the other one you had. Received blade and shield. Swing the sword using the Y button. Hold the button down to store power for a spinning slash. You can dash in any direction by quickly tapping the direction on the control pad twice. This also increases your attack power. Stand still in order to use your shield to block enemies and attacks from the front. Press start to view the subscreen. My true form is the Guardian Blade of Flame. I'll be waiting for you in the cave. Later, sucker, I could have given you now, but no. So yeah, we can swing pretty quickly, fill that meter up, and we spin. We have our little dash move here, which we can use to slam into things. And I can also attack out of it, which is where the increased attack power that we're talking about comes from. And that's all we got at the moment. We can also dash using these little pads and get launched into the air like this. Whee! And that's how we get to this platform. Now, and you'll notice I have to stand still to charge my spin. So that's going to be important. And now you know as much as I do about this game. This is all I played of it to make sure that it would work. Looks like we have 8 directional swings, so that'll be handy. Apparently my sword hits more than it looks like it does, because we ended up getting that dog that was running at us from below. I was gonna say we're gaining a lot of experience, then I looked at how much we need for a level, and no. No, we're not. This game just operates in big number. Okay, that'll launch me back that way, which I assume is gonna take me over this rock, so let's do that. Yep, that's what I figured. Old item, holy cup obtained. I'm so glad to get cup that is holy. Why would you want a cup that has holes in it? That doesn't seem effective. Okay, looks like it's not a block of health per hit, at least, so that's good. Oh, and I got a heal off of whatever I just killed there. Aura blade obtained. Fires auras from your sword. Nice, we have reach now. You love to see it. And that's just an upgrade. Like, we don't even have to use it or go get something else to use it. It just does. Talisma obtained. SP increased by 1. Okay, so we've got SP, MP, and Vitality. Looks like. Oh. Apparently the Aura Blade thing was temporary because we no longer can do that. Alright. Blue Medicine obtained. Vi is recovered. Hooray. Now you'll notice we have an item space and a partner. We don't have either of the above. In fact, the held item we got doesn't seem to really be shown in there either, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe all those items I was picking up were replacing each other or something. That's another jump over spot. But let's not do that yet. Okay, that launches me in whatever direction I was currently going. That's good to know. Blue medicine again. Missed it. Whee! Life orb obtained. Vitality max up, so we got a 4th block of health already. I do appreciate that when you land on enemies with your sword out, it actually gets rid of them. I really expected to just get punished for landing on an enemy. Oh. Huh? That kid's under attack. Hey! Magic flame ring? Yeah! Never mind. Kid's fine. Alright, my magic's the best in the world. Hey, traveler. There's a lot of dangerous monsters around here, so be careful. And that cave up ahead's full of poisonous gas. There's no way in. Well, see ya. Huh. Well, that certainly happened. And here we were gonna rescue them from the monsters, and they're better at their job than I am right now. I like these dash pads. These dash pads are fun. They're dangerous to my own well-being, but that's part of what makes it fun. You just launch yourself in the enemy's general direction and hope for the best. So we were told that cave is full of poison gas, and I presume they mean this one. So let's just not toy with that right now. Talisma again, so we have 2 SP to work with. Hey, we got Aura Blade again, for however long that's gonna last us. The lizard men are back. Lord Babylum ordered us to kill you. We'll chop you into mincemeat and lick up your blood. Good for you. It's good to have hobbies. Anyway, that's 1 dead, and 2 dead. Wow, that was infinitely less of a problem. Stage item, air mask obtained. Neutralizes the poisonous gas in the cave. Wasn't that convenient that they just happened to have what I needed? I'm assuming those 2 blocks probably were supposed to have, like, dash pads you were going to use to charge through them as a means of fighting them, but the Aura Blade just let me bully them to pieces, so it really wasn't an issue. Hey, we meet again. If you're going to the cave, I'll come with you. I want to see the Guardian they talk about in Legends. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm the brilliant magician in Garstein. I've been researching the Legends for a homework assignment at the Magic Academy. Nice to meet you. Garstein, the wizard, is now your partner. Use the X button to use his ability. Requires SP. Well, good thing we have 2 SP now, so we can actually, I presume, explode the screen with magic. Used air mask. Because, you know, that's how masks work, right? Whoa, this place is full of lava. We'll get burned if we don't watch our step. If we had some ice boots, we could walk on the lava easily. And if we had a hammer, we could smash through the cracked walls. Thanks for the exposition there, kid. Appreciate it. Just, you know, unveil everything we need straight away. Which is honestly kind of nice. Yeah. Oh, hey, what do you know? Stage item hammer obtained. Breaks fragile walls. Very good. Oh, it just lets my sword break walls. Neat. And now I have my third charge. So I was curious to see what the spell would do, and it's a spell of everything die, and I'm kind of here for it. It does make a rave party happen on screen, though, so I'm probably not going to use it outside of emergencies, so we don't need to worry as much about flashing lights. It's so dark, I can't see where I'm going. If only I had a torch. You know, we have a wizard with us. You would think, you know, just a little bit of, like, fairy light or something, but no, 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 no. Why would they have that spell prepared? You don't need that. Another SP. It is very hard to see the lava in the dark. That's about the only issue to walking around in the dark, though. There we go. Vitality recovered. Everything is fine. The amount we can and can't see with the darkness in here is very interesting. And those of you that know, you know that I usually refer to interesting in multiple contexts. In this case, it's the negative context for it. There we go, get another SP. Whee! Huh. Pretty sure... Oh no, this is a new platform. Which gets us another SP. They really expect you to be using in our wizard friend's power a lot more than I'm going to be, I think. Because these things aren't dangerous enough to warrant me blasting them with screen-clearing magic, you know? I have sword for a reason. And if I'm gonna be the hero mankind needs, I kind of need to, you know how to use my sword. Okay, good. They didn't do the dark gimmick for long. Aura Blade. Nice. Talisma. Useful. Whee! Crunch. There's the torch. So we did have to go through a dark room to get the torch. That's what I figured. That's a lot of lava. Oh, and now my Aura Blade ran out too. Great. Love that for me. Hop back out of the ground, you coward. Medicine? I'm very concerned what'll happen when you die in this game. There's the ice boots. Okay, lava's no longer an issue. Lets you walk over lava. There must be an area blocked by lava that we need to get to. Use torch. Whoop. That's only somewhat of an improvement, if I'm honest. Yeah, we already grabbed what was up here. Whee! Did I break this? I did already. Like, I feel like we got, like, basically everything out of this. No, right over there. That's where I need to go. I need to circle around. How do I get there is the important question. Yep, so this just loops around, so this doesn't help. I thought it was gonna be back here at the beginning, because that would have been the annoying option. It seems like that's not the case. No, because that one goes back as well. I assume, yeah, this just cycles too. What? What? How do I get over there then? That's where I want to be, right there. You know, if this guy knew how to use his knees to jump, I hit the wrong button. I am blowing up the screen in anger. Yeah, because I don't have any items in my item slot, it looks like. Oh wait, there we go. That's how I use the screen. So I actually have quite a lot. Ah, the Holy Cup is an automatic life recovery, so it basically is a don't die if you're supposed to die thing. Okay, that's actually going to be helpful. And we have all the stage items, it looks like. And we don't have any guardians yet, for obvious reasons. And it looks like we're going to get 5 partners over the course of the game. We have Garstein the Magician at the moment, whose magic bolt is 3 power, and the button press for them is Flame Ring, which costs 1 SP. That really didn't look like a flame ring, more of a Armageddon, but sure. Maybe we get to there from somewhere else, because you'll notice it does look like those two connect. Like you go from one door to another door. So maybe there's a different room I'm supposed to get to there from. And that's why this doesn't make sense at the moment. I've got a solid handful of translations lined up, by the way, so if you aren't super into Alcahest, don't worry, there's other ones coming. Yeah, this door presumably leads to, yeah, this path where we walk over the lava to get here. Oh yeah, we definitely needed the ability to walk on lava. Interesting. So these pop out, but then cool. So I don't have to worry about being killed by them. Oh, I can break them too. That's convenient. I was getting worried that I was gonna get trapped. Ooh, sword upgrade. Elixir obtained. Vitality, MP, E recovered, SP increased. Oh, it maxed out our SP. So, anybody get the feeling there's a boss behind this door? Because I sure do. I'm kind of golem. Welcome, Alan. Do you have the courage to control the Guardian's power and face the demon god? You must be tested. Dodge my punches quickly and use your shield to block my pulse cannon. Then find an opening and attack with your spinning slash. Now, try to defeat the golem. Ah. I was wondering why there were all these little platforms. Now I know. Aura Blade obtained. I mean, you wanted me to use my spinning splash, but I can clearly just hit you with Aura Blade over and over again. And, I win. Well then. Like, I see what the plan was for how that fight was gonna go, but, why follow their plan when I can have my own plan? Why'd you put yourself in that box to begin with? Hey, you know, I could. Well done, Alan. Use the Guardian Blade of Flame when you need my power. The Guardian Blade of Water lies in a temple in the kingdom of Panacea, and that of Wind is in the Empire. I do not know where the Guardian Blade of Earth is located. You must gather all the Guardian Blades to have any chance against Alcahest. Alan, you must protect this world. Behold, I throw plasma bolts. Be thankful I didn't throw one towards you, or you'd be dead now. Goodbye. Ba-na-na-na. Guardian Blade of Fire obtained. L and R button equips it. Strength up. Flame God Slice mastered. B button, 2 MP, Fire Guardian shoots energy waves. Vitality max up. Neat. Wow, that was great! I'm gonna continue my research into the legends. Maybe I'll head for the science ruins near the Empire. Well then, I guess it's up to you to save the world, Alan. Yeah, I heard all that, by the way. Totally not gonna betray you. Maybe later. We did it. Stage 2, beat the Dark Dragon. Gordon, has the kingdom of Panacea fallen yet? No, it has not. Their Knight Captain Sirius has turned out to be a powerful opponent. I think it will be difficult to break through their defenses, even with the help of the 4 generals. I see. Then I shall go to the mountain fortress near Panacea. I shall lead our armies to crush the final enemy that stands in the way of the Empire's domination of the entire world. Huh? Who are you? A monster? Missed. Indeed I am, but I'm not here to fight with you, Lord Gordon. I am but an ally of all who have ambition. My name is Babaloom. Emperor, I'm here to aid you in your conquest of the world. There's a lightly guarded temple at the edge of the kingdom of Panacea, along with the highway. The princess of Panacea is there. Now would be a perfect time to take her as prisoner. I see. Oh, very interesting. Babaloom, right? I don't know why you wish to help us, but Gordon, go there. Yes, sir. Alright, so we're gonna have the Empire face off against when we go for the next sword, it sounds like. This is a bad omen. The light of the evil star will summon monsters and war. You possess the Guardian Blade of Flame, correct? How does everybody know this? You're wearing a red shirt. And your sword's on fire, stupid. Oh, yeah, that is a problem, huh? You must use the proper techniques and rely on the aid of your partner and guardian to defeat the enemies ahead. Be careful. A terrible monster sealed in this temple. Only the royal family is the key to the temple's doors. But there should be a duplicate key somewhere in the sewers. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm scared. The monster that was sealed in the temple for the last millennium is about to be revived. The princess is going to perform the ceremony to seal it again, but will it work? Oh, I see how this is going to go. The Empire's going to show up, interrupt the ceremony, monster's going to get released, we're going to have to fight the monster and fight off the Empire. We're going to have our work cut out for us here. Gordon, a nobleman of the Empire, is an ambitious man. He's trying to take over the Empire, and the Emperor himself doesn't know. They're all a bunch of fools. Princess is an excellent priestess as well. I'm sure she'll be able to reseal that monster. But even if she fails and the monster's revived, I know we'll be alright. Sirius, the captain of the Knights of Panacea, will destroy it. Sure. The Empire's out to conquer the world. I wonder if the Panacea kingdom will be alright. Maybe I should get ready to move. It wouldn't be the worst idea. I'm assuming they're going to keep me from going up there, so let's just not even worry about that. Well, let's check. This is the temple. Princess Elixir is staying here in order to perform the ceremony. Alright. Well, we've learned the princess's name. Don't talk to me, old man. I'm just trying to walk past you. Guess I'm going this way. Oh, hey, what do you know? Everybody dies. Convenient we just happen to walk onto this bridge that is safe from all of those explosions. Princess Elixir's in this temple. I will handsomely reward the man who brings her to me. You again, huh? Ha! Let us head to the temple as well. Just gonna ignore me, huh? The guy you tried to kill a little while ago and failed? No? No? I'm not important enough anymore? Alright. You guys didn't do a great job of defending this, huh? That Empire nobleman, Gordon. He's in the temple. Princess Elixir. Please save Elixir in the room with the Protector God statue. Alright, guess I gotta do all the work. I can one-shot these guys, and you had trouble with them? Oh, there we go. That guy at least took 2 hits. I mean, sure, I've got a magic sword and everything, but the knights around here were supposed to be a big deal. It's locked. I wonder if these statues were always here, or if they, like, specifically got possessed, like, when Babalil came in here or something. Really could go either way with that one. So I could definitely see these statues being like a temple security system that's just attacking everyone now. No, you guys respawn, huh? Good for you. Spin. Oh, I have a new move with my charge attack now. Neat. And just keep that charged in the pocket then. That seems like a good move to have. Because I can move while I do that. It's admittedly a little overkill for those guys. So you're here to save the princess. And take this key. Stage item, sewer key obtained. There are invisible monsters in the sewer. Your sword will pass right through without harming them. If you had the crystal eyes, you'd be able to see them. However, you can't defeat them without the power of the legendary guardian. Well, good news, I have the power of a legendary guardian. So, gonna assume that's good enough. Now, does that key open up everything here, or does it only open this door? That's the important question. Because there's a bunch of other locked doors on this floor. Unless I need to go down into the sewer in order to open the other doors here. Which might be the case. We'll find out. Yeah, this key doesn't fit, so I need to get another key somewhere. Thing is, if I can't fight the invisible monsters without the crystal eyes, do I have to get the crystal eyes from somewhere else? Or do I go down in the sewers and have to just hum a few bars and fake it till I get the crystal eyes? That seems like a very important question. We will find out the answer as we go. I open this door. Nope. Alright, guess we're going down into the sewers with nothing but what we got. Which really it shouldn't be that big a deal. I am not doing the greatest on health, but we do still have our holy cup, I hope. It says checking his inventory. Yes, I do have it. It'll be very funny if those guys that are hiding in the ground are actually what the invisible enemies are. And it doesn't actually need the crystal eyes at all. Oh, our health's low now. Okay, I can't fall in the water. That was an important question to answer for myself. All this SP and no partner. Though I do have my own ability I can use now. Like this. Choo. Oh, he only shoots when he has a target, I guess. Oh, he'll keep moving with me, though, so that's fine. Gee, I wonder if we're gonna lower the water level in here at some point. Okay, the fact that it's gonna do the low health beep every time I walk into a room with low health, that's the thing. After stepping on the switch, you hear the sound of rushing water, followed by silence. Gee, I hope that doesn't have any consequences. This is for the local world here. Oh, I can do a partial charge and only become one sword stabby man. As opposed to 3. Okay, that doesn't ignore height. I wasn't sure if it would or not, but I figured I'd give it a try. Oh yeah, that's right, my sword special just uses MP, not SP, so I get to keep all that SP for the future. Okay, that door just opens. Nice. Nice again. I figured it'd be worth coming out this way because there'd be an item. Hey, it was an elixir. Sweet. That solves all of our problems. Look at this game being generous. Now one of them drops a health point now that I don't need it. Wait a minute. I just realized something. Yeah, if I'm holding the attack button, it just occasionally stabs things when you're at full charge. Interesting. It's also an interesting decision to be stabbing with what looks to be a scimitar. So maybe he's just like swinging so fast we can't actually see him swinging. Rather than him stabbing like what it looks like he's doing. That's what I'm going to tell myself, so it doesn't bother me that much. I should probably go back to that door I opened and didn't go in. Another elixir, okay. Is everything gonna be elixirs now? Is there just no more of those small health items? Because honestly, that's fine. You won't hear me complain about everything being full heals. Honestly, a little bit of getting lost is going to be to our benefit anyway, because we'll gain more experience. We still haven't gained a level yet, and I don't even know what the experience is going to do for us. Like, I presume you do, like, level up, is why would they call it experience? And maybe that's just, like, you gain more continues that way or something. Perish. Alright, I need to go up those stairs. I can't sneak past those. I have to eliminate them, and the only way to get rid of them seems to be to use my charge attack. Because otherwise they just shrink down and are annoying. I don't know what that was that I just picked up. Maybe these are the invisible enemies, because they're occasionally invisible. Ow. Blue medicine. Potion. It almost looked like we were in just a different part of the same room. Ah, water. Ah. Well, we're here now. I don't think that benefited me at all, if I'm honest. I feel like that was just a detriment. What does the Sage's Stone do? Ah, recovers MP and SP if either reaches 0, one-time use. Interesting. That wasn't actually like a stage progress item. It's just a thing. Sure hope I don't need to go back, considering we flooded the area where I would be going back to. Could you imagine if the crystal eye that I need is actually back past the water that I created, that I don't seem to have a way of turning off? That would be a problem. Okay, not invincible while doing my special. Gotta keep that in mind. It seemed like I was because everything was just getting stun locked to death by it. But that's the thing, is they're stun locked, not that I'm immune, you know? I could step into that water flow, and I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, off we go. Whee! I don't know why I'm spinning, but I'm spinning. That's not me doing that, by the way. He's automatically spinning. I probably should went in that room first. Well, too late. Nothing can be done. Okay, yeah, those blue candles give you your MP back. I figured they would, but I wasn't sure, so I figured I'd give it a shot and then see if it restored that. You bastards. I do not intend to die here. It's a sewer. Why would I die here? There we go, blue medicine. So I guess I needed to actually go down the waterfall then. It was back over here. So I think that just loops me back to where I was before, but that might just mean that where I was before is where I need to be. Wait, okay. Guess I'm going this way then. Except I can't. Okay. And it's this door that I need. Back in the part where there's no water. Oh, back in a part where there's no water, I guess, because I don't think this is the same area. More blue medicine? Okay, we have full health again. I keep going like this is going to be the crystal eyes, haha, and then it isn't. Okay, so there's a bridge there, and based on the venting there, either that's a start or an end point of where water's going to be going. I'm inclined to say end point, but I don't want to guarantee that because, you know, I ain't the civil engineer who made these sewers. I don't know. Realistically, I ain't an engineer of any kind. I got the mind for one, but I never got the paperwork. We've definitely been in this section before. Or it's just incredibly similar to the other section. One of the two. No, I think we have been here before, because that's the door we used to get to the area where we ended up flooding. Again, unless they just made two very, very similar rooms. Red medicine? There's the crystal eyes. Lets you see invisible enemies. Hooray! Now I can fight all the things. Abba, now I can see them. And no one's gonna get what the hell I'm on about with that. I do not have a public-facing Discord there, Sayori. Also, little weird that that's the first move you're making, but, you know, to each their own. Okay, so we were over here and we walked through these guys before. I guess this is, yeah, this is the Guardian power they meant, not just the magic sword. You need to actually use your Guardian ability to deal with them. Okay. Interesting. This is just gonna loop me back, but let's make sure, I guess. Because we have the only thing we know we need. Though supposedly there was another key for the rest of the temple down here somewhere. which I presume is the other main reason for us to have been down here. Let's go this way this time. Because we got swept away past here when we walked down here the first time. Oh, god damn. Why do those always have to be a bounce pad when I end up hitting them when I was too close to them? Every damn time. Thankfully, I can go back because I didn't activate the water this time, so hang on. Going back. And that wasn't worth it. Well, it was and it wasn't. I was hoping that that might be the key I was looking for. Yeah, this was just where a chest was. Okay, so the charge move deals with those guys too. Okay, good to know. Speaking of good to know, let me check something. Okay. That's fine. So where am I supposed to be going then? 'Cause I guess I could continue on back down the path I was on and make sure there wasn't another place to go over here. Because at the end of this, it'll loop me back to where we were anyway, so I can check that again. Because there's clearly got to be a key somewhere down here that I need. So that we can get to the room where we need to rescue the princess. Is like that door, for example, seems like it'd be important because we ended up triggering the jump pad there instead of going through the door, so we can check that path, see if that amounts to anything of merit. Yeah, that's our only route to take from here. Okay, so this door seems like it just leads me to the treasures here. There's the key! How'd I know? How'd I know that was the one that was gonna matter? Opens the locked door in the temple. So now we go back upstairs. Which is why this loops you back. Is so that you can get back up here quickly. It all makes sense. This is actually well laid out. I like this. I presume this is the locked door in question. But maybe I can go unlock the other door too, and that might lead to goodies. So let's go check that before I commit to this. There was a locked door over here. Yep, it does work on this door as well. Stage item warp plate. Lets you warp by touching a relief. Ah, so yeah, that was going to be important. I'm glad I went ahead and checked that. Without that, I was probably going to have to turn around, because I assume, yep. That gets us into this room, which we ordinarily would have also needed the room key. It gets us to this treasure. Large potion, red medicine. Hooray. Joyous day of getting healing things. Let's go ahead and just use the door to get out. Find the switch in the sewers. You have to stop the water's flow in order to proceed. The room key is in the waterway with the red floor. Come back after you found it. Also find the warp plate. It controls the devices used to reach the area that leads to the room of the Protector God's statue. Thanks for all of the exposition I missed, and I'm glad I figured all of that out without his help. Otherwise that would have been kinda awkward. Wasn't there another relief somewhere else that I was curious about? Pretty sure there was another one somewhere. Hey, we leveled up, and yes, it did give me a life. So that's what experience is for. Experience is just points. we found out about that already. Yeah, it's these two reliefs I was curious about up here. But I don't think I have a way of getting to them. Actually, no, they probably are accessed through the relief that's in this room. Probably will teleport us from this side to that side, and then we go from one relief to the other to go to where we need to go. Bingo. Mystery solved. You know, in hindsight, a smarter man probably would have preemptively made the pole he was planning to use at the hour mark. But I have not set up that pole even slightly yet. But I'll just use the add time to do that, probably. Like, I'll get the pole made and then start it when the ads run out so you guys understand what the poll is about. For those that weren't here earlier. Bully that statue into the corner. I don't know what the point to a lot of this room is, though. Am I supposed to hit these? Doesn't seem like it. Do you shoot at them? No. Oh wait, now he's shooting. Ah, I don't understand. Like, I feel like those are meant to kind of, like, force you into particular parts of the room. Is there actually, like, anything in here? I feel like there has to be. I think in the platform we appeared on is a sun. So you would think that those sun statues would matter to do something. And maybe they do, and I just haven't figured out what yet. Hang on, need to sneeze. Okay, I think we're good after 2 this time. Yep, that email's about the gift sub I just got. Thanks, Twitch. Almost like I have eyes that will notice things. Oh, wait. That is reacting. So I think I can damage these. I can specifically hit them when they're not able to hit me, so... Wait, I can just stab it from diagonally, actually. So let's just stand here and do this, I guess, until something good happens. Unless that's just meant to deactivate these things. Because they do seem to immediately deactivate when they get hit. Oh, there's the holy cup going off. Maybe there's a specific sun statue I need to hit, or maybe I just need to hit all of them. Oh, wait, these open. Okay, that's the piece I was missing. Healing items that don't help right now because I'd already gotten healed by the cup. That one looped me back. Okay. Oh, wait, there's this. I'm assuming I need to go get something from the other room and bring it there. I found the priestess. One of Gordon's men? So they finally came. I mean, I'm Elixil, the Princess of Panacea. I won't let you take me hostage in order to overrun my country. If you still insist, you'll have to take my lifeless corpse back with you. Eh? Who are you? You're not one of Gordon's henchmen? You're here to rescue me? I had almost given up all hope. Alan, we've got to work together to make it out of here. You trusted me very quickly. Princess Elixil is now your partner. Use her X button ability, which requires SP. When you're injured or weakened during battle, I can use my power to heal you. Now, let's warp to the hallway by using the God of Protection statue. Okay. Now we're in a different hallway. And she just shoots tiny bullets. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I guess she just auto-heals me occasionally, too. That's actually super convenient. Because I didn't press X, and it didn't drain any SP either, and I just gained full health. But I can also manually tell her to heal me. Elixir, okay. Huh? What's this? Elixir, your majesty. Please come this way. Things got a little violent, but I was able to make it here to meet you. No, you're not going to be a hostage. With your help, I know that we can defeat the Emperor and take control of the Empire. And then, this opportunity is a gift from heaven. Come, let's go together. Gordon, how much blood must be spilled and how many lives lost in order to satisfy your outrageous ambitions? I know that you're nothing but an evil man who will lead the world to ruin. Stupid woman. And I shall force you to cooperate. Gordon's cloak and armor are impenetrable to normal swords. Be careful. Use the Guardian Blade's techniques and the power of the Guardians. I'll fight as well. Alright. That's your move, is just hopping around? Okay. I see why you have to be so ambitious, because people would not take you seriously otherwise. Wow, we just destroyed him right there. And he's dead. Well done. You actually injured me. One day I'll pay you back 100-fold. And he jumped in the fountain. Not really, but you know. It would have been funnier if he did. So I guess he wasn't the actual boss. Talisman obtained. Or a blade obtained. I guess they're all dead. Elixir. So Gordon has failed. Ah, you're the swordsman Alan. You're still alive? Oh, that's why I saw a guy that looked like you at the docks. Huh, probably should have killed you. Oh well. No matter. I'm not here for Elixir anyway. I'm here to revive the monster sealed in his tomb. Then the one that told the Empire that I was here was... Indeed, I am the one. They're just as easily manipulated pawns to use in furthering my goal of bringing disaster to this world. I haven't much time. Princess, you shall die at the hands of those who once served you. You as well, Alan. Bye. Suddenly they have way more armor. Okay, yeah, she'll heal you if I'm gonna... Heal me if I'm gonna die is the thing. Okay. Wow, these guys hit hard. Where was all this power when they were alive? Ow. tracking on that is nasty business. There we go. Turning the bodies of dead knights into monsters under his control. I cannot forgive this. Alan, we must stop the revival of the sealed monster. Let's hurry. You're too late. The seal's just been broken. Rise, incarnation of darkness. Rise, dark dragon. This seems like a problem. That didn't hurt him either. Okay, the fireballs from the sword work, and my special works. Just my regular attacks are useless again, it seems. I get the feeling there's gonna be a trend of that, where my regular attacks are useless. Please heal. Yep. Oh, glad I healed. Okay, while the ad is running, let me quickly get that poll together, and this way you guys don't miss the fight either. Where is my poll button? There we go. Manage poll. Create poll. I'll keep this one simple. So, like, well-known things people are likely to want. And we'll spice it up with future polls a bit. We'll give you 5 choices, because that's the max I can give. And we'll run this poll for a nice full 10 minutes. We will not allow additional votes. There you go. So you've got a choice between Zelda, Mario, Sonic, Donkey Kong, and Final Fantasy for your first poll here. Hey Faye, hope you're doing well. Looks like Sonic has already taken an early lead. Oh, nope. It is tied now between Sonic and Donkey Kong. We'll see which one ends up winning. If we end up with a tie, by the way, since we have spare free choices, I'll just let both win. Because at that point, that tells me 2 people, or a solid amount of people, depending on how the poll ends up splitting. Either way, people want both, therefore I would just activate both in that particular case. That's probably the fairest way I could do that. Oh, the ad hasn't ended yet, so let me not resume the fight quite yet. I will instead rid of the... Alright, ads should be over now, so welcome back from ads, and if you didn't hear me before, Faye, welcome in, hope you're doing well. And I'll take another look at that poll after the fight's over. The fact that with this priestess along we have infinite health is actually kind of funny. It's not even draining SP for her to auto-heal me. So I don't even have to use her ability really at all. There we go. This fight was just kind of a formality. Oh, hey, there's his head. Oh, his head's alive. We still got the Guardian, so... Eh? There's just no discussion, we're just immediately given the power. Yeah... Guardian Blade of Water obtained. LRR button equips it. Strength up. Holy Water Blade mastered. Water Guardian protects from attacks. MP max up. The dragon's head. My body's turning to stone. I wondered about that. Babylon's voice is heard from an unknown place. Alan, if you want to break the curse that the Dark Dragon has placed upon Elixir, you must come to the Empire's mountain fortress. That is, if you live that long. Ha 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 ha. Victory music plays anyway. Stage 3, run through the fortress. There they go again. I am Sirius, a knight of the kingdom of Panacea. Yeah, exactly, you know. Little bit weird that we're playing victory music when the princess just got turned into stone, but you know. Alan, I heard that you protected Princess Elixir at the temple. Thank you. Even though she got turned to stone, you kind of botched that a little bit. We are also headed into the Empire for an all-out attack. If you're going to the mountain fortress, beware the 4 generals. When you go up against the Blaze and Gale generals, watch the Gale generals' movements carefully and then attack. Well, let's go to the mountain fortress. We will crush the Empire. Good luck, you 5 guys. You might have wanted to give me a horse so I could have gone with you instead of running ahead of me. They'll fine. They'll be fine. And I guess I can just, like, dash around and like crazy, so it doesn't matter. Oh, guess I'm not getting that one chest that was back there. Hope that didn't matter. Of course, of course. Oh, going back. You know, when their princess gets turned to stone, they don't have the budget for a 6th horse. Well, guess all those guys are dead. The Panacanes don't stand a chance. Huh? And that swordsman that wields the Guardian Blade. And the one that defeated the Dark Dragon? How interesting. My name's Gavaris. I am the Fighting Spirit General. This is true. Now in guard. Oh, I get a new spin attack. Back with the blue sword. Whee! I'm doing like no damage to this man. Go, Water Spirit, shoot this man. This really sounds like Kirby music, which it makes sense considering it's HAL. I don't have the princess with me anymore to heal me. Suddenly damage matters again. So I am protected from attacks, supposedly, with the water spirit going, so... Oh, well, that was a lie, as it turns out. Ah... Interesting. So our experience meter gets reset, which is all that does is gets me continues anyway. So it actually makes it arguably easier to get a continue if you lose a continue. Interesting. So as long as you're not scrubbing it up completely, you'll be able to get new continues to replace the ones you're losing. That's actually super nice. Oh, that's 2 blocks of damage, though. Well, we're already back to almost dead. This guy hits like a damn truck. They did tell us to beware the the generals, so it makes sense. Rather than stabbing him, let's just shoot him. Shooting him seems like a much better plan, as it turns out, with all the damage he does. Get croaked, Toadman. I expected as much. Perhaps you can defeat Babylon. Ever since he appeared, the Emperor Gordon and the people have started to go mad. At this rate, the world will... Yeah, you're right. The world probably will explode like that. Thanks for the steel hammer. Not sure what it's for, but I have it now. And I'm dead again. So turns out the spin also doesn't do any knockback to those guys. But thankfully it lets me continue from where I was, so we're fine. Is it gonna keep flashing the screen with the lightning there? I think it is. It's not doing it all the time, so it's not the worst. Let me go ahead and bring the warning back anyway, though. Where am I gonna fit it? Better question. Shrink it a little bit. Very busy down there, but you know what? It's still readable there. This game's got a decent bit of flashing on top of that lightning, so it's a good idea to have that. Let's have another look at that poll while we're at it. We still have a tie between Sonic and Donkey Kong. And if somebody votes for a third option, I will just activate all three, since we have plenty of free choices to spare. Context for anybody that doesn't know what that means. Basically, that'll mean that the first release order Donkey Kong game and the first release order Sonic game will both be activated as things that I will have to play in the future. And if somebody votes for a third thing, then the first thing in release order for whichever one of those it is will also be unlocked. And then if any of those win a second poll, then the second game will be unlocked, etc. Yep, there we go. We have two series unlocked so far. Oh, we got mimics now too. Lovely. Let me go ahead and note that down in the log. And in an hour, well, a little bit less than an hour now, I will run the next poll. Also update the free choice count so we do not have incorrect numbers here. There you go. We're down to 12 free choices. This way people get things that they want, and it also cleans those up relatively quickly. And y'all are still welcome to just ask for free choices, since those choices were lobbed to chat by the people that donated for them. After all, the polls are anonymous, so I won't be taking choices away from individuals for those, even if I can pretty safely guess who voted for what. So currently no one has used up their individual free choice, so... And yes, that'll count if you, say, wanted to add another to Sonic or another to Donkey Kong. Let's use shooting form here. This seems like a good idea. Get rid of these guys from a distance a bit. I feel like I'm going to be using shooting form a lot. This seems like a very useful one. MP recovered. It also is definitely encouraging me to use my Guardian abilities a lot more, because we're getting so many MP increases. Or MP restores, rather. Stop giving me back MP. I need the other P. HP. That one. I need the not die juice. Okay, firing blades from my sword, that works. That keeps me away from my enemies. I'm fine with that. There's the vitality recovery. This game isn't fucking around, though. Like, the first stage made this seem like it was gonna be a pretty easy game, and now it's like, ha 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 ha, die. I'm kind of fine with that. Because this plays well enough that I can kind of work around the fact that the game wants me dead, which makes it okay. My only regret is that I don't have a jump button to use to get away from problems. We did, however, get a life max up, so that's helpful. Oh, these guys have magic shots, too. Look at that. They're also actually real dangerous with those. Some more health back. It's worth noting as well that when I go to run the next poll, I will also run the first giveaway of the day, since we had a giveaway left over from yesterday that had been unlocked. The fact that mimics in this world can fly is genuinely frightening. It's like spiders that can fly. Yikes. Almost dead again. Wait, the spinning noise is 100% a Kirby sound effect. Oh, I think I found a boss fight? Question mark? Oh, those are landmines. Fucking magic landmines. Look at this. Look at these guys with their giant field of landmine death. Ah. Hopefully we restart from that spot. We do. Okay, very good. Elixir obtained. Gee. Of course, the elixir was right after the spot we died. Literally a step away. Wow, I'm surprised you made it this far. So you managed to defeat Garvis. Sarah the Blaze General, and I, Gaza the Gale General, will not allow you to continue any further. We were told to watch the Gale General's movements and then attack. Are they gonna pull like a whole Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright thing here? No, it looks like they're both attacking. Okay. I was wondering if it was gonna be like they take turns attacking or something. Ah, that works. I can dash into them while they're active. And then die. You know, that didn't seem like as good a plan as it seemed at first. That notification before we resume combat. Okay, these two are pretty powerful, and they're also going to make me have to go through this again. Yeah, let's stick to water. I think water might be the move here. Okay, I can hurt the wind general when he's in flight. I can't hurt the fire general. That's probably what they were referring to, is I'm supposed to defeat the wind general. And we use the jump pad to avoid the fire general. We've almost got this already. Understanding the assignment helps a lot, as it turns out. Got him. Ah, what have you done to my brother Gaza? I'll make you pay for this if this is the last thing I do. Halt, Blaze General. You cannot defeat him with your current strength. Retreat for the time being. Well then. She's pissed. But, that seems like a her problem, not a me problem. The whole beeping health problem, that's a me problem. Remember, those are water boomerangs. You recovered? Okay. Vitality recovered. There we go. Okay, we're in business. Yeah, I knew both these were mimics, but I'm hoping they'll drop a heart. Bingo. And I looked away exactly when that guy respawned, because of course I did. But I have full health, so it doesn't matter. Let's check this side room before we go up the stairs. Okay, we got spinning blade traps, because that's helpful. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't check that door. I saw it and just completely, like, brain disregarded that immediately. Just like, nah, this door doesn't matter. Even though I have no way to know that. Pew, 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 pew. Nice, he dropped a big heart. There's the fortress key. I kind of figured there'd be something important in one of the two paths. Okay, so I can get rid of the traps, which is nice. Oh, I can't get rid of the spikes, but they don't move, so that's okay. Hey, we got one of our missing continues back. Wait, did the price for the continues go down? It did. Those continues cost less. Huh. They actually have it so that it's more achievable to get continues when you're lower on continues. They don't want you to lose. What a concept. Used fortress key. Okay, you can't fall in the pits. They just block you from moving. Medicine, very good. I know these guys have, like, bronzes colored knees, but it really just makes them look like they don't have any armor on their knees specifically. And I just can't see it any other way. Like, they just have reverse knee pads. Where they've got armor everywhere else, but their knees are exposed. Like, this kingdom just has a thing for knees. Oh, and elbows too, I guess, because their elbows have the same thing going on. So really, at the end of the day, there's love joints around here, I guess, is the takeaway. Yeah, there's all those chests there. Let's go get those. Yeah, I kind of figured most of those were going to be mimics. In fact, this one was up above, so all of the ones down there were mimics. Is this where I just came from? No, it isn't. Serious, I heard that you... You are one of Elixir's best knights. Now you must die. And then with my hands stained with your blood, I shall take Elixir, the kingdom of Panacea, and the entire world. What a pity. Gordon, your dark desires will not be fulfilled. I will strike down your ambitions here and now for the sake of my kingdom. And Elixir! Well, you fool. Did you actually think I would fight fairly? You're that man from before. Excellent. Excellent. You can rot away in the dungeon as well. What? You know, I should have noticed that he has second button, huh? That coward Gordon. Hey, Alan, let's work together to escape this place. Sirius the Knight is now your partner. Use the X button to use his ability. Requires SP. What is your ability? Sirius the Knight, Iron Ball, Power 12, X button, Tornado. Okay, so I guess he'll just go spin for me. You know, I can live with that. That'll work. I guess there's only like 5 stages, or at least there's only 5 partners. But I presume you'll end up with some of the partners more than once. Like the wizard said, we'd meet again, for example. So obviously we need to unstone the princess before we'll see her again. You know, these iron bars aren't very good if I can just swat them with my sword and they disappear. Also, you probably shouldn't be imprisoning people that are fully armed. Probably not a good idea. It's not a great way to keep them where they're supposed to be. Of course, you know, when you're just dropping people down holes, it doesn't... Oh, hey, there's the wizard. Hey, if it isn't Alan, it's me, the genius wizard Garstein. That lad from the Empire is meeting in with the demons in the ancient scientific ruins and making some kind of secret plans. Some powerful demon in Babylon caught me after I found out their secret. These energy chains prevent me from using my magic. Do something about these chains. What if I could, bud? But I don't think I have anything that can do anything about that currently. So that's gonna have to be a you problem till I find like a key or something. And then Garstein was never seen again. Everything but health, okay. Still everything but health. Oh, he just turns into a machine gun for a bit, okay. There we go, we're getting our continues back in this place. This place is great for getting continues back, actually. There we go, chain key acquired. You know, it's kind of tempting, actually, to die on purpose. To see if I can get to continues again. But with the score I've gained, I don't think I'd be able to get to the amount to get this continue. Even if I started from 0. Yes, that key took care of the energy chains. Ta-da! And the platform, too. Now I can use my magic again. Thanks a bunch. Here, let me give you this. Stage item detector obtained. With this, you can see the lights that mark hidden passageways. Well, I guess I'll be going. I don't need to hang around a place like this anymore. That kid's quite self-centered, isn't he? To be fair, gave me exactly what we needed to get out of here, so I'm not gonna complain. And we have all the stage items now, so I presume we're gonna be heading towards the final battle of this stage. We do still have 2 more Guardians to get. And I have to oh no, our blade did power up. We just haven't gotten a better shield or better armor at all. Which those might exist somewhere, and I just didn't get them. So where are these hidden passages? That's the question. Never mind, I'm dead. Oh man, I'm dead. Ta-dang. Okay, yeah, I need 40,000 to gain another continue. So it does go based on how many continues you have, which is fascinating to me. Just looking around to see if there's any hidden passages in this area. I feel like, though, I was probably supposed to go backwards further. And I've, like, completely wasted my health and time by going back this way. Take note of the fact that the items didn't respawn either. Like, all the SP restores and such didn't come back. Just kind of mean, honestly. But I guess, you know, we can't ask for too much considering they did give us the kindness of being able to get continues fairly easily. So, you know, trade-offs. Oh, that's what they mean by that. Okay. See, I was expecting the hidden passages to be, like, on the walls, not, like, a weird, like, teleport point on the floor. I really thought he was gonna miss and I was gonna get killed there. I was gonna be very upset with Sirius. Because yes, at that point, it would have been his fault. Okay, Holy Cup, that'll bring us back to life. Sweet. That will help a lot. I can actually use his reach, though, to attack in place of mine. Because when I attack, he attacks. So I can actually just play off of his range, not mine. Let's go into this tower first. Go, vitality recovered. And mana recovered. That was well worth going in for. I need to stop trying to dodge those projectiles. I can just block them with my shield. Oh, I've got to, like, find the path. Okay. Break that so I don't have to deal with him anymore. Not the one I meant to activate, but it'll do the job. There we go. With nothing left shooting at me, it's a lot easier to find into paths. Oh, god damn it. It doesn't seem to necessarily be attached to the platform itself. It seems to actually be attached to where you got to the platform from and the platform you're standing on. Nice, full health. Presumably then this is the boss fight up here. Or not. I assume we'll end up with as much vitality by the end of this as we have SP. So we've got almost double our health left to gain. There we go. Yeah, I saw that take damage. I knew that was a mimic. It seems like you preemptively hit them. Oh, you're here. Who are you? Your Majesty, this place is dangerous. Please leave this to the Blaze General and go to the Sky Fortress. Very well. I leave this place in your hands, Sarah. Oh, the chair and everything disappeared. Okay. Wielder of the Guardian Blade, you murdered my brother, the Gale General. Now I shall have my revenge. It wasn't murder. You attacked first. That was self-defense. Admittedly, I was attacking your fortress, which kind of changes the scale on that, but at the same time, it's not technically murder and war either. So, Not taking your revenge away from you at all. You, by all means, have revenge on me. But calling it murder is kind of unfair. She's got a fire whip. You are the fire general, so I presume water will be worth using here. I also have all this SP built up that I can just, you know, machine gun you with. So anyway, without her brother, she was infinitely less dangerous. Remember how she was just told that she wasn't strong enough to do this, and then they threw her under the bus to fight me again anyway? Damn you, I just can't defeat you. Sarah, the Blaze General. How very disappointing. But don't give up. I will give you the strength to fight. I kind of figured that there was going to be a trick here. It was too easy. What? Really? Your hate, your bitterness. Use them against the swordsman who killed Gaza and now has you cornered. I hate you, wielder of the Guardian Blade. I will destroy you even if I must lose my life to do so. Good, good. Sarah, your hatred will give you tremendous power. The power of the underworld. Excellent. The power of the underworld has taken control of a human being. Sarah's now the incarnation of destruction and slaughter. Pew 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 pew. Oh yeah, she's taking way less damage from that now. And dealing out more. Absolutely dealing out more. Glad I saved some SP, because I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be the end of that immediately. Though if she just keeps only raining shots down, this isn't going to be that bad. She's already down to half. Nope, she's got a weird projectile now. Oh, it's spinning. Oh, it's spinning. Yep, I knew I was going to get hit with contact damage at some point in order to avoid her attack. I think we've got this still. Yeah, there we go. We almost got another continue off of that. I can't believe you defeated a monster born from the underworld. Why don't you join us, Alan? Half of the world could be yours. And you, Sirius, with strength like yours, you could take Elixir and the kingdom as well. How about it? Will you join forces with me? Looks like the Guardians are protecting us. Alan, wake up! We, the Guardians, are speaking to you. You're being hypnotized by Babaloom. Huh. However, it looks like my hypnosis worked on Sirius. So he's turned against us. The Sky Fortress, which I have unearthed from the ruins using the Empire's people. Is it finally operational? Soon the storms of destruction will blow across this entire world. Let's go, Sirius. Victory fanfare as everything went wrong again. Stage 4. Run through the and I'm gonna assume that's supposed to be anti-aircraft. It just says Anita aircraft instead. I think that's a typo in the translation. What happened? There was quite a tremor earlier. Huh? The Sky Fortress? That's terrible. This is a magic board. With my magic, it can take you all the way to the Sky Fortress. We might actually just beat this game today. Guess they're not coming with me, huh? There's that continue I wanted. Because if I can just maintain the amount of continues, we can just, like, brute force our way to victory here. Another continue? Just from stabbing these things? Okay, sure. Won't hear me complaining. Does make me worried about how dangerous this next area is going to be if they're giving me so many free continues. Because they gave me 2 and almost a third one there. So we're back to how many continues we started with. I went ahead of you and was waiting here. I planned to teleport inside the Sky Fortress, but I couldn't. It's rumored that there's some sturdier armor in here too. Anyway, let's start looking for a way in. Before I go running in, let me take a look at something. I'm curious now. Up if I could spell. Okay, no, we're not beating this in one go, probably. Because apparently the game's 5.5 hours. And since I want to show off multiple translated games today, we'll probably stop at the 2-hour mark for this one. But we may revisit it and beat this game in a future stream. Because this game's pretty great. I'm enjoying this for the most part. I just want to make sure we keep the floor available to other things today. And today may end up a little bit shorter than yesterday was, because I'm still kind of feeling it from yesterday a little bit. So I may also just be tired in general still. What I'll probably do for this game is I'll probably put a save state down so we can just resume from here. From wherever we are. Because there is a password system in the game, so it's completely fair to do that. Because the save state will just mean I don't have to remember the password. Which, fun fact from where I got this translation, they mentioned that the password system actually had to be redone in order to make it work, because they were changing the stage names because of the fact that, you know, they're translating the stage names from Japanese to English. So that meant that the stage codes also had to be changed for how the password system would react. Nice, we got another Holy Cup. After I burnt the other one that I had. And in the last stage. It's supposed to be going, though. That's the question. I didn't really see, like, an obvious, hey, go this way. Unless maybe going around this side goes somewhere? Yeah, this goes somewhere different. Okay. That's a lot of spikes. No wonder everybody floats around here. If you had feet, this place would be a nightmare. Ow. There's an elevator here, but it's not working. It's a good thing you have full control of your directions when you're dashing. Which is, like, shockingly kind. There we go, break whatever that was. That might have been what was stopping the elevator, I don't know. Nope, the elevators still don't work. There we go, there's continue number 6. I do appreciate that even though you're capped at how many continues you can start with, they don't cap how many continues you can have. They just meter it down by making it cost more and more, which is normal. Oh yeah, I can have the wizard check chests for me because their shots will go for chests that are evil. This stage does seem like it'll take a bit, so probably gonna end up stopping partway through this stage, since we are approaching the 2-hour mark. This is real good, though. I'm glad I finally stopped waffling and actually tried this. 'Cause I've been looking at this particular game for a while. I will not allow you to pass through here, Alan. Uh-oh, this guy's under hypnosis. I'll use a spell to break the hypnosis. Sorry, Alan, but you'll have to fight him alone. I guess I'll have to keep him busy while the spell goes, basically. So I see the child is retreating to save his own skin. Ugh, he's coming towards me. Alan, don't hold anything back while fighting me. Fight with all of your might. Wow, you're not holding back anything either, huh? Okay, dashing into him is a terrible idea, because I get hit on the rebound. Might actually be better served using the... Oh wait, no, there we go. Now the bullying is working. I was gonna say, might be better served using the magic of fire against him, his little target. And I was right. The targeting on that is definitely better. Spell of the mind. Free this man. Ah! Well, you just threw him into the sky. Oh, there we go. I teleported him to his hometown. The hypnosis should wear off when he wakes up. Well, that works, I guess. We could have benefited from him still being with us, but at the same time, the injuries we just gave him probably would preclude him being that useful to us. ID card lets you move up and down elevators. Okay, so the elevators weren't broken, they just weren't allowing me up because I didn't belong there. That makes sense. And full heal. Sweet. So now we can use whatever elevators we want. There's treasure up there, so let's go this way. I'm betting I have to go up and down the other elevators. No, I don't want to use the elevator. No. Well, let's look in here first, I guess. I can just go around that. Okay. Ah, this one's an issue, though. Well, it doesn't seem like I need anything to be able to proceed, so I guess we'll just proceed. Gotta go! See, I expected to need something from the other places where the elevators were. That's why I was assuming I needed to go there first. But it looks like I can just go this way, so we're just gonna go this way. And we're dead. I might have forgotten that I already used my Holy Cup against Sirius. Shoot them from here. Though, in hindsight, shooting them from here is pointless because they'll just respawn by the time I get there. Oh well. I had an idea there. The idea was sound, just the results didn't matter. Should have saved that one, but I forgot that that was the medicine one. So was that one. We missed this Aura Blade last time, so this will make a difference. Then again, I don't really need Aura Blade. I can just have Garstein shoot for me. And of course, you use Guardian abilities more since they keep giving me so much MP to keep using them with. Oh, that sent me all the way here. That's not what I wanted. Thankfully, you just loop back around and get here anyway. game really does just have HAL written all over it. Which it, you know, should, since it was made by them, but it's just always a little bit surprising. Ah! So I was right that I needed something from one of the other elevators. You've got to find the key. Isn't there an elevator you haven't used yet? The fact that they're so on the nose with that is funny to me. Like, hey, you didn't use one of the elevators, dum-dum. Go find which one you didn't use. Good luck getting back through all the traps. Ow. I knew that was gonna happen when I went running greedily through, but I did it anyway. So anyway, back to 1 hit point. I appreciate to know when that you can voluntarily not go up the elevators, by the way. When they activate, they don't force you onto the elevator. Which they easily could have done. And we're dead. I went to switch to Fire Sword, but I forgot that that thing was on the wall there. And admittedly, it didn't get a chance to shoot before. So, didn't even realize it would shoot. Anyway, back to needing 70,000 to get our next continue again. So what I was going to do is activate shooter mode so I could keep the enemies away from me. But I made mistakes. There's also this whole mess over here. Okay, Aura Blade. Whee! Must have been a heal. I was looking around like, what did I get? The way some of these floors are designed is weird. Ooh, extra maxed health. Very good. That will be a very big help. Ow, my foot. Guess I'm jumping back. Whee! So this was a worthwhile elevator, because it got me extra health. That is otherwise absolutely a health extension I would have missed. Because you didn't have to go over there. Supposedly there's better armor here somewhere too, but I'm probably going to forget that by the time we come back to this game. That is, of course, if I don't decide to just play through the whole game again when we go back to this in the future. I admittedly don't know exactly when I'll get around to going back to this. Like, technically, I could just play through all of this right now if I really wanted to. But I'm kind of torn on that one because, like, well, what if the rest of the game sours me on this? I'd rather put it off for the moment and avoid that potential. Which is not really a great answer to anything, but, you know. Oh, there's the hangar key. That's probably the key I needed for that one door. And healing. There is yet another elevator we didn't go up, though, I think. That might involve the better armor. Because there's the elevator back here. Down, I believe, this path. Oh, no, this wasn't the elevator. There's a holy cup here, though, so that was worth getting. Does that mean I have more than one of them? No, I died. Oh, wait, I think that means that holy cup respawned then, because we did get the holy cup that was up there before. So that's actually super nice. I thought there was an elevator up here, but maybe I'm just imagining elevators. Some people imagine dragons. I've apparently imagined elevators. Now I'm trying to think of how Imagine Dragons would make elevator music, and I don't know what to do with that as a concept in my head. But you know what? It's a concept that's formed in my brain now. It's there. Can't get rid of it. We. Yep, kind of figured that's my jump across method there. Held item, Sage's Stone. Okay. So this was irrelevant as well. So I guess I did get the only thing I needed, which means the armor can't be here because we've run out of places to go over here. Ow. Going up. Goodbye. I know, oh, this is a dead end, but it allowed me to get away from him for a second. You know, thinking about it, the music also gives me a bit of, like, Secret of Mana. I was thinking that before, but I hadn't, like, committed to that thought in my head yet. Well, it's worth noting, by the way, that I'm not gonna have every poll be the same 5 options either. So this poll that'll be coming up will have some different things on it. We are so nearly dead. It's gonna be really unfortunate when I die. Because we already used up all the healing here, I think, so every chest here is a lie. The mana restore, which, don't get me wrong, useful because I can just continue to blast my problems away. Health restore would be nicer, though. Be real cool if you gave me health back. Don't know where that other knight went. Well, there's the Holy Cup again. No! God damn it. That's my one complaint with this game, is those jump pads grab you a little further away than you think they might. I was just trying to deal with the guy that was trying to kill me, and instead I got yanked across the field. And now we're back to 1 hit point again. Great. Great. I'm so glad we're making wonderful progress on that regard. Stop it with the beep. There we go. Okay, we got our health back, so that's good. And our mana back. And another point of SP. No? You're not real? Okay. Oh yeah, these things respawn. This alcove has nothing. I needed to make sure, and I'm back down to 1 hit point. Wait. Huh? You are not from the Empire, are you? Alan, we've got another enemy here. No, I am not your enemy. My name is Magna. I am a cyborg created by ancient technology to fight the demon tribe. Wow. I have been asleep here for 1,000 years. My photon power energy source was removed by the Emperor and Babylon, so I am unable to move. Got it. Alan, let's get his photon power back. New ally. Uh-oh. I am Karo, the Holy Blade General, and the last of the Empire's 4 generals. I have been entrusted with the Dispel Potion, which can break the Dark Dragon's curse. If you want to save Princess Elixir, you'll have to defeat me. Guess we'll do this fight before... You know... That's timing, but we'll give it another go. I was gonna say we'll do this fight before we change. Oh, if it puts me back here... No, I'll deal with that fight the next time I play this game. That's gonna be a fun gift for future me. Because I feel like being funny. Let's see. Based on the fact we played that for 2 hours, we'll do this one next. This way you guys get to see what I'm picking before the ad break hits, so I have time